What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog back with another Transformers Legends series review by TakaraTomy. This is TakaraTomy's LG-59 Triple Changer Blitzwing. It also comes with Shuffler, and you can check out the packaging here. You got Transformers, you got the Transformers Legends series logo down here. We got the LG-59 Blitzwing here. We got Blitzwing in Japanese writing there. Got the headmaster over here. You can see TakaraTomy, so very cool. And then you get the cool art for Blitzwing there. Very nice, the top of the art. Anyway, you can see the figure displayed. You got the Shuffler figure, Blitzwing, Headmaster, and the two weapons. Top of the packaging, you get TakaraTomy. We got shows a little close-up of the Headmaster itself. And then you got some electrifying head-on Headmaster transformation coolness. So yeah. The side of the packaging, Transformers Legends, you got the full art, and then LG-59 with the Blitzwing in Japanese writing. You got a little art of Shuffler with Headmaster Blitzwing riding him. Very cool. Opposite side shows the schematic for Blitzwing, half schematic, and you got Headmaster and different transformations for Shuffler, although that could be a different name in Japan. And then you got the jet mode and tank mode. And last but not least, on the back, shows the ghost imprint of the art in the background. On top of it is the photography of the jet mode, the tank mode, the robot mode. We have Shuffler and Gatlin mode, as well as Mammoth and tank mode. Shows that it has a comic, and very cool stuff. And then on the bottom, if you're in Japan and they use UPCs, there you go. And you got all the unreadables. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. Love the collector-friendly dual clamshell. Just pick it up, put the toys out, done playing with them, put them back in. Boom, back in style. Although you get to realign the sword, obviously. Out of the packaging, you get also this catalog. You get the cool full art on the front. Decepticon with an S. Love that. LG-59. Back shows some bio in Japanese, as well as pictures, photography of the bot mode, jet mode, and tank mode. You got Shuffler there, and tech specs read Strength 8, Intelligence 5, Speed 9, Endurance 8, Rank 6, Courage 7, Fire Blast 7, and Skills 7. So very cool. Comic shows Headmaster Blitzwing with his nice purple helmet on. Shows the different modes, as well as the robot. Shows him in Swerve's place. This is Swerve's bar, drinking Energon with his fellow other headmasters. Then there's some kind of invasion of a bunch of these out. Maybe he's like the commander of the fleet. Shows Sound Blaster. He's the headmaster for Soundwave, I believe. And there's Megatron. So very cool. And there's that. Then you flip it around for the third page. Shuffler gets into the action. Here's Astro Train. As you know, I've done a review on Astro Train. Check out my TakaraTomy playlist, TakaraTomy Legend Series playlist for all of them. And I also have 21 reviews coming up. Or this is, I think, 4 of 21, maybe. But there you go. He finally transforms into Blitzwing with the robot. And there you go. So very cool. And then, of course, it's also a instruction booklet, as always. So let's get right to the robot, shall we? So here he is, and he's got some molded on wheels. They do not roll, but they're in place for make-believe, I suppose you could say. And this is him in jet mode. Very cool. We got some nice purple paint here on the cockpit. Got the gray plastic here, and got blue translucent plastic for the actual cockpit. Decepticon symbol kind of tampoed and stenciled on there. Got the gunmetal paint here, as well as these tampoed Decepticon symbols. You got some gray painted details here. Some red details coming out for a robot, as well as yellow. And then turning it around, we have some chrome metallic purple thrusters. Very nice. And we got this painted purple tail stabilizers. you can swivel this back and forth. In the animated cartoon, he used the tank turret in jet mode, so I haven't seen that. You also have these 2 ports, so you can of course port on Headmasters / Titan Masters / Prime Masters. So very cool there. Speaking of, let's check accessories. Let's check out, this is Blitzwing here, the Headmaster Blitzwing. Let's get that to focus. There you go. Nice paint, purple boots. He's got the yellow on the sides of his arms as well as the shoulders and the helmet. And then he's got his visor painted red. Then you fold him down into a fully painted yellow helmet with some red details on his crest and his visor, goggles, and he's got a gray painted face with a white painted chin. So very cool. Definitely invokes Blitzwing. He also comes with half of the weapon that Megatron came with. This is the back half of his fusion cannon attached to the front. If those have seen my Titans Return Megatron review, you've attached the fusion cannon right here. But he doesn't come with the fusion cannon. He comes with his signature sword. So very nice. You got a little plug right there. And in jet mode, you have these 2 tabs right there and this tab right here. And then you can go in the back. There's a little divot right there and these 2 things right there. You put the 2 tabs over these, although you need that attached together better. Just like that. And like that. So you can attach it like that. And then he also has ports right here, here, here on his fists, obviously, and here that you can port the sword into. And of course, on both sides, you have those options. So there you go. So moving right along, we'll check out Shuffler later. We're going to check right into the transformation. So removing Blitzwing off of Blitzwing. You can also lift this up, fold this flat, and then put him in there like that, leaning a little bit back. Close that off. Excuse me. You close that off, and you have Blitzwing coming through the translucent cockpit. Very cool looking. That's a nice detail. And of course, you can remove him. And that looks very cool. So, removing him out of the way. For transformation into tank mode, it's relatively simple. You want to start by lifting this and flipping in the nose cone, flipping that closed. Turning this upside down, lifting up this to get it out of the way, and then just rotate this part in. And this has been painted, so it's going to take a little bit of a flip. The first time you might want to push a little bit, and same thing with coming out of it. So you want to leave it like that. Okay. Next up, we're going to take off these unplugged from here. You can see the little slot, and there's a tab right there. You want to rotate these around, and you take this and you flip that forward to the front. Same thing here. Flip that forward to the front. What you usually do is you stretch out this part. There's a double hinge, 1, 2, and then you rotate this around just like that. There's a tab slot right there and a tab right there. You want to tab that in there like that. And then this fist hole, you want to tab into that hole right here. Just like that. Same thing on this side. You want to rotate this all out. Rotate this around on this hinge. You want to attach these tabs into there and on both sides. One side doesn't go in on mine very well. And then just attach that tab onto that tab slot, and then furthermore you attach the fist onto the end part right like that. You want to rotate this around 180, just like this. And then you take up the wings and you fold them inside like this and inside like this, and then it clips on right there. And then this side doesn't work as well for mine, but well, I guess it did that time. And then you just fold those down. So, and there you have them in tank mode. You can see those thrusters coming out. So very cool. You get the rotating turret. It will go 360. You can also put headmaster in there. So very cool. And you got these two ports right back here for the extra Titan Masters. That's what it looks like from the back. As you can see, I told you they don't really stay clipped in. But you got nice painted details here. You got all this gunmetal paint for the tracks. And there's also on wheels, so you can roll. There we go. What's going on here? Oh, I think this part was supposed to be rotated back, maybe. Is that what's going on? No, that's not it. Sorry about that. Yeah, so yeah. He seems to be rolling's funny, but who knows what that is. There we go. So yeah, so he rolls a little bit funky, but you know, it's just an old new toy nowadays. This part does not go up and down, although I thought it did on Megatron's. I'm not gonna mess with it on mine. Get some more of that paint coming on through here, showing up. All this is painted in this nice khaki color, so that looks really cool. This whole thing is painted. Like that gunmetal paint for the tracks, those look good, or the treads. So very nice. Definitely. There we go. Boom. Rolls around. Very nice. Let's get them all focused in. So very cool. I believe you're supposed to be able to fit it like that. Maybe on the back. I think I've seen stuff like that. And then of course you can fit this however you want if you want storage. So you got some options there. Continuing on for transformation into robot. Remove Blitzwing here. Remove that. I'm going to lift up the wings, fold them back out. Lift up this. We want to take the fists untabbed here and untab them from their slots on both sides. Alright, and we rotate this around, and then you want to pull this forward, but not all the way yet. First we're going to want to, actually hold on, let me adjust my lights. We're going to want to rotate this up. There's a peg hole here, and then it will bend down like that. Therefore, you can now swivel the shoulder around, rotate this 90 degrees, and flip this to the back. Rotate that back on one hinge, and then like that. Same thing on this side. Flip this up, peg it in, flip the shoulder to the side, rotate 90 degrees, flip this hinge to the back, this part right here. Then you go back here, and oops, and you rotate this back one click, and then one forward. Rotate this forward, and then this tab right down here is going to slot into there. Next we'll do the legs. Flip these forward like that, and like that. Go under here, rotate this forward up, so split this like that. And then one thing that's different with the Megatron is those tabbed into those slots in Megatron's mode, but they do not fit. They're meant to tab into the notches here. So you want to combine or wars this down, but you do want to attach it into that tab right down here. Those still will attach. Open this all the way, flip out metallic feet, flip that closed. Same thing on this side. Rotate down on that double hinge, plug into that knee, flip out the metallic foot, close these back up. Now, to secure this part, you want to go up here, and there's some tabs. You want to tab that in, hold that together, and then secure that. As you can see, those parts are in between under there. That holds it in a little better. You can also push this button right here, and those will come up. But we don't need to do that. I just wanted to show that's another option. But, here, like that. And then we're getting somewhere. Last but not least, we need to attach his head. So we take his head, flip it around, and attach it in place. And there you go. There's Blitzwing in robot mode. Great articulation for the arms. Shoulders go up like that. Rotate around, of course. It goes up to about there. So it has a block. Stop right there. You got extra movement here. That's for transformation, but you get the bicep swivel as well as the 90-degree bend. You can have rotation here and a little bit of tilting if you want. You can kick 120 degrees up and back, 90 degrees out. You got a thigh swivel, and you get double jointed knee, but it does break up that peg. To get the double joint, you get a single without it. And then his foot will go down, not up, but does go down a little bit. But if you needed to go up, I'm sure you can use this to kind of hold it up like that part. And there you go. Now checking out his paint details. Nicely painted chest, red paints as well as yellow. Got that stencil tampo on there. Some more red here. You got some of that metallic purple chrome paint for his abdomen, as well as this lavender paint there. And then you got the lavender plastic for the midriff, as well as purple paint for his gauntlets, fists, and hands. Get some more purple up on his shoulders. His head I already showed. Oops. There you go. And you got those knees, the gray paint for the knees, as well as the metallic for the feet. And the treads come in. Look really cool. So that's Blitzwing in robot mode. Let's check out the shuffler. Here's an action pose. And checking out Shuffler, he's got a little of articulation as well. He can move his head. His trunk goes forward and back. Head swivels. And his feet will move up a little bit. But mainly for transformation. Speaking of, you flip this up and flip this up. Rotate this up and back. And I'll grab Star Scream for now. And then he can man the tank, so that's pretty cool. Then this is the turret, as well as this. You can see the calibers. Pretty cool. You got some silver paint there with the Decepticon symbol there. Gunmetal paint. Looks nice. You got the red eyes painted as well. So yeah, and then one other mode it does is gun mode, which you flip this down as the handle, and then flip this up, and you got the Gatling there. So there you go. Looking very cool. And you can also sport his signature sword. So, very cool. So let's check out some comparisons. Here he is with Ghost Starscream from Tankor's body. Here he is with Tanker himself. As you can see, he's a little bit taller. Here he is with Battle Trap. And here he is with Starscream. So let me know what you think of the review. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews. And as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. And thanks for all the views. We hit over 1 million views. So, alright, peace. That's a wrap.